People think that their name is extremely important. I think that's the least important thing in their life.
Right.
Why?
Okay.
My name is Rehan, R-E-H-A-N.
Yeah.
In Pakistan, it's said Rehan. When people ask me in America what's my name, I say it's Ray.
Right.
The moment I tell them Ray, they know some Ray somewhere, they will remember my name.
They can associate it, yeah.
So the moment they can connect the dots, they will remember it. By the time they actually know me, then it's actually important what's your real name.
Yeah.
Yes, then then they will actually themselves come to you and say, but you said your name is Ray, it says Rehan. And I said, yeah, that's my real name. However, in Chinese, if my name is Wang Wang Wang, you won't remember it.
No.
It's John.
Yeah.
If a guy comes up to you and says, it's John, you will remember it. Otherwise, you'll be embarrassed to say, what's his name? I don't remember his name. I can't go up to him and talk to him.
Exactly, and that happens to me a lot.
So your name is Ivan.
Ivan.
Now, but it spells with Y.
Yeah.
That's great in passport. Now, my real name is Rehan Ahmed. It's not Allahwala. You see, it's a little difficult.
Right.
Even for you, it's difficult, but in Pakistan, it's the easiest way to remember because Allah is God.
Yes.
Now I belong to God. Everybody remembers me as Allahwala. It's just given. However, if I said it's Rehan to you, again, you don't know how many Rehan, right?
Yeah.
You don't know maybe anyone.
I wouldn't associate with
So
anyone.
you need to associate everything.
Yeah.
So same thing goes for your company name. It's a little difficult. I can't remember what it is.
No, it is. That's why I spelt it out, because it's...
But that's good for domain name.
Yeah, we chose the svelte because svelte means slimming. We didn't want to call it slimming, Sarah.
Again,
we want something a bit...
Again, that's you.
Yeah.
That's great that you want that. I mean, you can want something, but when you're delivering something to someone, Swarovski is something which I would never remember if I didn't hear it over and over.
Continuously.
Right now, you don't have the budget to go and say as big as Swarovski. One day, you will be, which is great.
Yeah.
However, till that time, you might want to choose yourself as a cheaper, not a cheaper, an easier to remember, like Jack and Jill, for example. I would never forget that. If you said your name is Jill, I will remember Jack and Jill, and I would remember you by Jack and Jill, that you are Jack and Jill.
So you mean come up with another brand name?
No, I would come up with another education site for whatever you're doing and make it into a branding tool towards your real name. So for example, you are doing trainings and you are doing fashion and you are doing, what else the third one? Marketing. So I would say you would come up with...
So they're all completely separate then?
Even then, it's associated to Ivan.
Ivan, yeah.
So you can have an Ivan.com, or you can have your own personal domain.com, or the Training Girl. The Training Girl is a domain. If you bought something like that, it stays for you forever, and nobody will ever forget that because everybody knows the word training. Who knows English? It's a simple word. Girl, everybody remembers the girl, training girl or something like the biker girl. She said, I want to change my name. I said, never change that name. It's a beautiful name. People will never forget it.
Yeah.
I don't remember your first name, but I know you're a biker girl. Every time I saw her, you know who I'm talking about.
No.
Okay, there was this Rita. She drives a bike.
Oh, okay.
Right? I don't remember Rita.
Right. And she has a website called Biker Girl.
She has a Twitter ID, which is Biker Girl. I said, go and do the business as a bikergirl.com because GoDaddy, what's GoDaddy?
Yeah.
Domain, nothing to do with it.
No.
However, would you ever forget GoDaddy? No. It's just simple. The simpler the word, people remember it, right? So in marketing, as you understand, if you're going for mass, so create the audience site. So the Training Girl or the Fashion Girl or something girl, right?
What a fantastic idea.
Right? So create a school online. You're teaching online everything anyways.
Well, I was thinking that after the video yesterday, the video training, I just thought, well, that's it. We need to definitely get ourselves out there as an authority. So
by
Sarah,
doing
who's the head designer, she can be the authority.
So she will be the authority.
Yeah.
The Sarah Fashion Design or SharaDesigner.com. People will not forget simpler words. They will forget the uncommon word, which leads to the domain, which I can never remember right now. But in the end of every video, it will say, this video was brought to you by blah, blah, blah. And that blah, blah, blah is you.
Excellent.
Right? So there's an action. It goes back to your website. At the same time, you're constantly teaching and growing your audience towards it.
Yes.
So if you do that, your brand will just fly without actually spending the Swarovski money.
Right.
And it'll become Swarovski. So this is me, and this is me. You can add me on Facebook on Rehan Allahwala or email me at rehan@rehan.com.
Okay.
Thank you.